No, happens to be Tuesday. Topic: refugees. In recent years, obviously, or even in the past, numbers of refugees coming in towards Europe through illegal channels are on the increase. Um, there are two types of immigration: illegal immigration as economical immigrants, or genuine refugees, which are very little in numbers, genuine, probably about 5% of the whole illegal immigration flow which comes into Europe. Um, why do they flee their countries to come and follow a long journey, very dangerous, to the west? And obviously, they end up in hands of some type of organised crime in human traffickers, basically. Probably the fact there are wars, there's famines in those parts of the world due to climate, like I said, due to wars, internal wars between two ethnic minorities in that country, or basically it's a wars created by the West, which they prop up dictators in those African countries, mainly to exploit their natural resources. For example, in Syria or many African countries which have resources, Nigeria, Congo, things like that. There are a lot of people fleeing from there. So basically, another thing is, when it comes to internal warfare in those countries, each faction are supplied by weapons by the collective West. Therefore, they create these situations on purpose because it's a business, and plus, it's even a business as well to house these refugees wherever they are destinated. It's hospitality for them is runs into many millions of dollars in each country. Only for Ukraine refugees, the Italian government, so-called refugees, the only real battle is in the southern parts like Donbass, Kiev. There's no military activity or war zone. We're talking about 600 million euros, and it's in a part of Agenda of 2030. Depopulation from various regions of the world, they say for climatic motives. It's only a way to import cheap source of labour. Therefore, whatever country they are hosted, when they enter an employment market, they will compete with local labour forces there. Therefore, the minimum wage goes down. There's less, rights for everyone all around, because employees, to compete, they need a labour force which is off the cheap. And what's so better using refugees? I.e., here in Italy, they passed a law, Ukrainian refugees, they want to fill them up in the health service. position of doctors and nurses regarding their studies, whether they're qualified or not, of being a doctor or a nurse. That is example of cheap labour. It's all part of the narrative, really. Whatever crisis comes out, whether it's war or humanitarian aid, there is a big business behind it, and there's nothing humanitarian in the end. These people don't get help in the end. They are unused. You create a war situation there, they have to do a long journey, they have to end up in hands of organised criminals, which then bring them here into Europe. Most of them don't make it. They die on the journey. And they come here to compete with Europeans on the problem of the job market, which could push up to ethnic conflicts between the communities. That's another problem. Sweden, they had experience of refugees, too many of them becoming out of hand, and practically they are really causing trouble when it comes to public order.